Okay, so by tangent works a little bit easier if I have uh, circles to go tangent to. We can do some other stuff, normal to line and such. Let's do this cursor and drag it around and highlight that and hit delete. You see the problem with these infinite lines, it's hard for it to get because everything has to be encompassed in it. So I keep trying to make these traps and those infinite lines just don't want to go away. So we can just click on the line here. Click on the line here. Now before I delete the other lines, I want to show you another trick. There is another feature here called Quick Trim. And what Quick Trim does is allows you to remove anything you click on. So again, I'm going to double click that to keep it on. Sorry about that. Under Quick Trim, I double click this to keep that on. I selected these lines. And now I have a rectangle. Okay, so that's another way I could do that. Let's say I want to divide this in half. You have a feature here called normal line. If I click normal line and I click right here on this point, it goes up, and then I can click on that line and it creates that line that divides that. But I missed it by just a hair being in the middle. So you know what I like to do here is I can go to the point feature and create a point. Now if I select this line, it just creates a point wherever I clicked on that line. So I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to hit undo to remove that line, or point. And what I should have done is open the tree so you can watch and see the geometry I'm creating as I'm building this. I'm going to undo to that point 251. Okay, and then let's go ahead and hit delete on the keyboard. Oh shoot, why didn't that delete? Let's delete on the keyboard to get rid of that line. And let's go to the point feature. Under the point feature, you have equal distance. If I select a line, you get a pop-up window. And in the pop-up window, it asks how many points you want. If I type in 10 and hit tab, you see 10 little blue points showing up here, and then you also see in the tree 10 points showing up. But I don't want that many points, so if I type in 1, these 10 points are all equally spaced. So if I type in 1 point equally spaced, it'll put that point right in the middle. So that's a trick on how you get points right in the middle of the line. I'll select OK. It threw in a dimension, just let me know that it's 2 inches up, because this is probably 4 inches tall. Hopefully. I can dimension it and verify that. Why did you do that to me? Dimension this line. Dimension. Oh, I had that line already picked, so that's why. So go to dimension, pick this line. I wonder why it's doing that. Under dimension, I'm going to grab this line and this line. Okay, so that line's 4 inches tall, so it is 2 inches right in the middle. Now I can go to line normal, and I'm going to grab that point. Sometimes the point is difficult to grab. You could grab it off the tree. I'll come over here and I'll grab the line way down here. But because I'm selecting on the line, it will snap it to the line. And it tells me that it's going to put a coincident on this. So what it's saying is it added a constraint that this is going to be tied into that line. Wherever that line goes, it's going to follow. So if I grab this line, it should follow and maintain that same length. All right, one more time, I'll show you how I did that. I went to point, equal distance, grab the line, and we used 1 as the number of points. I say okay, and it puts that point right there in the middle of the line. And we use the line normal. I pick this point and grab this line. Okay. So if I just had a line, just some regular line here, that was at some weird angle, and I don't even know the length of it, I could go to point, equal distance, grab that line, looks like I got that point already there. Let's do that again. Without, if it's not highlighted, you go to point and then grab this. Okay, the thing is, I had already had that highlighted. So if that is highlighted already and I go right to that point command, it's already going to put that point in the middle. I select OK. I go back to the line normal, and I could select that point. Sometimes, again, it's easier to grab the point and the point that's on that line. Okay, and what it gives me in my constraints is perpendicular symbol. So there's my perpendicular symbol. All right, so it's 90 degrees. All right, so we've just run through lines, infinite lines, and lines normal to curve. And I will cover, I will cover the next one in the next video.